Timing's a bit off, isn't it, Archie?
What?
Well, you're not supposed to wait until the childcare inspector arrives before you start crawling.
What I'm doing here is an experiment.
Hello. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm trying to see things from the same perspective as Alice, you know. See through her eyes.
Oh, I see. It begs the question, though. Why?
It endangers, mate. You get a completely different view of the world from down here.
Yeah? Now what are you doing?
Ha-ha!
What?
Bit of stair carpet sticking up, see it?
Well, is that bad?
Bad. Just imagine it. The inspector comes downstairs, trips, and bang all my chances of being a registered childminder.
Archie, just try and relax, will you?
I'm gonna get Emma, put a few tacks in, that should do it.
Look, Archie, you're worrying too much. There's no way they can complain about this place. I mean, you spent the last few days cleaning it up. It's beginning to look like something out of an Ideal Homes exhibition.
Just want it to be as perfect as possible. Imagine if they won't let me register. Who'd look after Alice, eh? Ask yourself that.
Archie, everything will be fine.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not going to take any chances.
Hey, Archie, there is one thing that might jeopardise your chances, though.
What's that?
Well, I mean, if social services people get to know that you spend your spare time wandering about the woods with a pig on a lead, that's not going to do you much good, is it?
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Mum. Tea?
No thanks, Lynn. You must be fed up with me popping in and out like this. This is for you, Lorraine. I hope you like it. I only dropped in to drop this
Oh,
off.
thanks. Can I open it later? I don't want to get it wet.
I don't know how you do it.
Do what?
Get her to do the washing up. I never could.
I'll let you into the secret one day. Right, young man. Time you had some fresh air. Let's put this down before I go to work.
Oh,
come on.
I'll tag along if you don't mind.
Mummy.
See you later.
Bye.
It's a blouse. It's just your colour. I hope you like it. But we can always take it back if you don't.
It'll be fine.
I hope so. Have you thought any more about coming home?
I think I'd like to stay on a bit longer. Sort myself out.
Right. You take your time. I don't want you to do anything you don't want to do.
Thanks.
I miss you, though. It's nice here, isn't it?
Mm.
I can understand you wanting to stay. But I just want you to know that I love you. And when you're ready, I'm here if you need me.
So I'll meet you in the coffee bar at about...
Yeah, all right.
I don't believe it. What have they done to the door?
What's going on? Who's done this?
Morning.
When are you not going to grow up and stop acting like kids? I suppose you think this is funny.
What are you talking about?
The rainbow effect. Not very amusing.
Oh, well, it's different. A bit loud, though.
I think you better go and get a pot of paint and return this door to its ordinary colour now, OK?
Hang on, this wasn't anything to do with us.
No. Who else could it be?
Honestly, it wasn't us. Dave! Dave! Shout. Tell them this is nothing to do with us.
Ah,
I told you.
Did you do this?
last night. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Mark! What do you think you're playing at?
What? I told you I wasn't going to do any more morning milking.
It's nearly 10 o'clock. I finished the milking ages ago.
I must have slept in.
Is that all you can say?
All right, I'm sorry I must have slept in.
Well, look, you haven't got time for this.
I'm not going out before I've had my breakfast.
Well, you should have thought about that before. Set your alarm in future.
I did. I just went to bed late last night.
Farmers can't afford late nights.
But you're the farmer, not me.
The same goes for farm labourers.
Oh, I see. So now you're telling me how to live my life. I'm sorry, Jack, you don't pay me enough money.
I'm very rapidly going off you, lad. I want you dressed and outside in 10 minutes to help me with the slurry tank, OK? OK?
Yeah, I hear you.
Try and get back for lunch, but I can't promise that.
Well, at least try and give me a ring, let me know, will you?
Oh, of course.
Morning.
Hi.
Hello, Neil.
Would you might like to whet your appetite for Thursday catalogue of the horse sale?
Oh, thanks. Coffee?
Oh, yes, thank you. Sure you won't change your mind and come with us?
I wish I could. I'd do with a bit of a break.
Yes. I'd like this planning permission business coming up, and it has. Still, horse sale's pretty boring for the most part. Probably saved yourself hours of tedium.
No, I could have left you two at the horse sales and played the tourist bit. No point.
Don't worry, we can do that some other time.
You could always drive down on the Friday.
No, it's out of the question. Got a feeling I'm going to be tied up with this business all weekend. Right, I've got a dash. Bye, honey. See you, Neil.
Bye now.
Don't play around with Frank. It's not fair.
What should I have said? Stay away, Frank. I want your wife all to myself. We have to deceive him if we're going to keep this a secret. Sorry if you don't like it.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Do you remember what Dad used to tell us?
What was that?
He used to say you could trace the Sugden line at Emmerdale back as far as the Doomsday Book.
Yeah. Never quite believed it myself. Always meant to look it up.
I just can't believe Ma wants to sell up, Joe. I mean, what's got into her?
Well, can you blame her? She just wants a happy, secure retirement. Don't you think she deserves it?
Yeah, but... well, selling Emmerdale. I mean, it's out of the question. There's nothing for it. We'll just have to buy out her share.
What with? We haven't got that kind of money.
We'll think of something. We'll pay her by installments. We'll get a bank loan. I don't know.
That's just what Ma's been on about. I mean, haven't you listened to a single word she said? The farm isn't paying. Maybe it'd be best to sell up and cut our losses.
You can't be serious. I mean, whose side are you on, anyway?
Not a question of taking sides. It's a question of financial logic.
You don't give a damn about the farm, do you?
Of course I do. Emmerdale's heritage is as much mine as yours, you know. Of course I care about it.
Yeah? Well, you got a great way of showing it.
Look, Jack, you haven't got a monopoly on feelings. It hurt me as well, you know. I've always assumed that Emmerdale would always be here.
Yeah, well, that just about sums up your attitude.
What have I said now?
You do nothing for this farm, yet you still expect to find it here for you when you get bored with being a flunky to the Tates.
Not true, Jack. And you're not being fair. Why don't you just accept the fact and admit that selling it would be a viable option?
Because as far as I'm concerned, it isn't.
Well, walking away won't solve the problem either.
You take care now, love.
I will.
Shall I bring some more clothes over for you? I've just done a wash. Your favourite sweater's
Mum.
clean. Try not to worry, love. We'll be all right.
I hope so.
We will. We'll do it together.
We're going to need help, though, aren't we? We could talk to the social worker again. She said we should go to a counsellor or something.
Yes, I know, love. She's trying to sort something out, but apparently there's a 3-month waiting list.
So that's it, is it? We just left to get on with it?
No, no. There must be something we can do. We'll work it out.
We've got to, Mum.
Trust me, love. You do trust me, don't you?
I think so.
I'll bring those clothes over. You take care now.
I'm not selling Emmerdale, and that's final. End of discussion.
You know what he's like, Joe. In my experience, the best thing is to change the subject.
Yeah, you're right.
We've been looking at new ways of earning some extra cash.
You're going to need more than extra cash.
We're thinking of renting out the cottage over the Christmas period.
And if all that goes well, we might let it permanently. That should fetch in a few bob.
Well, well. Jack Sugden taking in holiday makers. The mind boggles.
I'm trying to save the farm, Joe.
And what's going to be next? Log cabins up by top 20?
That's not funny. We're trying to be constructive.
Yeah. And what did Mark say to the fact that he's going to be slung out of his cottage over Christmas?
We haven't actually discussed it with Mark yet.
Oh, I see. You want me to break the good news to him, is that it?
We thought it'd be best to leave that to you. We're not exactly hitting it off at the moment.
Oh, well, thanks, Jack. I'm really looking forward to that.
Morning, Alan.
You're early then.
Well, there's the kitchen to do today, and I want to get some paperwork out of the way.
Well, at least you get peace and quiet here.
Peace and quiet.
It can't be very easy for you at home, what with young Peter and Lorraine and Michael under your feet all day.
Oh, it's not that bad. We're getting along quite nicely, really.
Well, they should go back to their families.
Sometimes that's not always possible, or the best idea.
Maybe not. I suppose I'm not much of an expert on families. I don't have a very good track record.
Nobody's perfect, Alan.
Yeah, that's no consolation, I'm afraid. I know what it's like to be at odds with one's children. It's not easy being a parent.
That's why I feel for Elizabeth and Michael, if I'm honest.
Michael made a mistake. We all make mistakes.
Is that why he's staying with you?
In spite of what some people are probably saying, yes, that's one of the reasons.
Well, do you think it's funny? It's only since Ma met this Leonard what's-his-name that she decided to take her money out of the farm.
What are you on about?
Well, Jack, supposing it was his idea. Supposing that's what he's been after all along, Ma's money.
That's preposterous.
Is it? Well, what do we know about him? Never met him. And Ma, she hardly talks about him.
Hey, you could be onto something here, Joe.
You don't seriously think Len's a con man, do you?
Well, it's not out of the bounds of possibility, Sarah.
But Annie's not stupid.
It's not a question of Ma being stupid. I mean, these fellas, they're cunning. They know every trick in the book.
Yeah, but the thing is, what can we do about it?
Sit and wait and see what happens. That's all we can do, Jack. Just sit and wait.
And if he does turn out to be a confidence trickster, then what?
Well, then we'll have to sort him out, won't we?
What are you doing here? I was passing, so I thought I'd pop in for a chat. You've got some bottle, I'll give you that. Oh? Why? Half the village are convinced I'm a dangerous criminal. Everybody knows I hate your guts, and I'm standing here with an axe in my hand, and you want to chat. I'm sure nobody seriously thinks you're a dangerous criminal, Michael. Well, they can rest easy soon, because I'll be in prison thanks to you. I didn't know at the time that you were involved. Would it have made any difference if you had? To be honest, I'm not quite sure. Just say what you've got to say and get out of my sight. I want you and your mother to meet, to talk. Oh, I know what this is doing to her. She puts a brave face on, but believe me, I know she wants to see you. Well, she's got a funny way of showing it. She hasn't even looked at me since I've been out on bail. She's a proud woman. You're going to have to go to her. Why are you doing this? What's in it for you? I want my wife to be happy. That's what's in it for me.
What do you want?
We came to apologise, didn't we?
It's Michelangelo and his mates. What's this?
Olive branch. A show of goodwill.
Turps and a pot of paint would have been more appropriate.
I told you she caused a stink.
I thought you came to apologise.
Well, I'll be there when you arrive. I'll make sure she lets you in. What time? About 3. Will you tell her I'm coming? I think it's best if it was a fait accompli, so to speak. Yeah, you're probably right, yeah. Right then. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock. I'll be there. I'll push off. Pollard. Yes? I just wanted to say thanks. I'm really grateful for what you're doing. Don't mention it, old boy. After all, we are family.
Can I do something for you, Alan?
Yes. Yes, Lynn. Is Carol in some sort of trouble?
No, of course not. What makes you say that?
Well, she was in here the other night and she looked dreadfully depressed.
People usually are when they've been fired from their jobs.
No, it's something more than that. There's something that's upsetting her. I mean, do you know what it is? After all, her daughter is living with you.
Sorry, Alan. I don't know anything about it.
Well, Carol and I have had our differences in the past, but I do care what happens to her.
I know that.
Well, frankly, if she is in trouble, I want help.
Well, Carol does have a lot of problems at the moment. Let's just leave it at that, eh?
Is there anything I can do?
What she needs most is some understanding. Just be nice to her. Make her feel welcome.
Oh, well, I think I can manage that.
Next time she comes in, just give her the old Alan Turner charm. Full blast. That should do the trick, eh?
Well, I'll give it a try.
are you doing here?
Oh, hello to you and all.
You want some dinner?
No, Tar.
What's up?
Look, Mark, there's no easy way to say this, so I'll come straight to the point.
Don't like the sound of that. Were you speaking to Jack and Sarah?
Yeah, they have asked me to have a word with you.
Well, there's no point, Jack. You're wasting your breath.
Sorry?
I'm not doing any more morning milking. Not until I get paid a decent wage. And you can tell them that from me.
It's nothing to do with morning milking.
And what's it about, then?
It's just that, well, Jack and Sarah thought it might be an idea to let this place out.
What do you mean, let it out?
To holidaymakers, the Christmas period, you know, a bit of extra cash.
I don't believe this. Are you serious?
Well, the farm isn't paying. It needs all the revenue it can get.
Where are Rachel and I supposed to live?
We'll move back next door. Just like old times, eh? All round the same table, Christmas time.
So you're going to chuck us out of our own home?
Oh, come on, take it easy.
First, I get dumped from the holiday village. Then I've got to work on the farm for a pittance, and now I'm being thrown out of my own house.
None of this would have happened if you'd listened to me in the first place.
What are you talking about?
If you stuck to your A-levels like I asked you to, you'd be off to university by now.
I've had enough of this.
I thought you weren't going to make it.
Sorry. Had some business to sort out with Kathy.
What's the matter, darling?
I've been thinking about what you said to Frank this morning. About his coming down the next day.
I've apologised for that, Kim. It was a foolish thing to do, I admit.
I just don't like lying to Frank.
But you are. We both are.
I know.
What is it you want, Kim?
I want you. I want to be with you.
You sure?
Yes.
Then we'll have to get used to lying to Frank and to others. Unless you want it all out in the open.
Let's just take one step at a time, Neil.
No, I'm not pushing. I just want to be with you.
I've been looking forward so much to being with you. Alone. I don't want anything to spoil it.
Nothing will spoil it. I promise.
Good. In that case, I shall race you to the crag.
Oh, really?
So we're agreed, then. We call a truce.
It'll take more than a few cans of lager to persuade us not to get our own back, sunshine. Especially since I don't drink.
Oh, where's your sense of humour?
You thought that was funny?
Yeah.
We'll get our own back, don't you worry.
Oh, yeah?
Now who's being childish? Next thing you'll be challenging us to a duel.
That's not a bad idea.
We thrash you.
No chance.
Dave, we came here to patch up our differences.
They're not going to listen to our apologies, though, are they?
No, we're not.
How about a treasure hunt?
Eh?
Us against them. We decide on a number of objects, and the team that collects all the objects first is the winner.
Sounds like a good idea. What do you think?
I think you're being ridiculous.
No, there's method in our madness. If we win, and we will, then you can bring a pot of red paint and return our door to its original colour. And we promise not to take our revenge on your place.
And if we win?
You can buy the pot of paint, and we'll paint the door back ourselves.
Oh, all right. Anything to forge friendly relations with the neighbours.
What are the rules?
Right, we hold a one-day treasure hunt over 4 hours.
4 items. You choose 2, we'll choose 2.
A pair of genuine Lancashire clogs.
And I'll say a Leeds United championship shirt from the last time they won it.
A tricycle?
And I'll be really original and say a policeman's helmet. I can't believe we're agreeing to this.
And the winners are decided by the first team back with all the items. And we promise you now, we're going to enjoy watching you repaint our door.
Hello, Alice. What you got there, then?
Choco Waka chip.
Don't get too excited. You'll never eat your dinner.
Sorry.
Well, what?
Well, how did you get on? Did the inspector come round?
Oh, that, yeah. We're OK.
You passed, didn't you? You passed with flying colours, Archie.
Well, despite a few minor mishaps, I'd say that on the whole, the bloke was pretty impressed.
You've got a bloke?
Yeah? What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. So, what happens now, then? Do you get a certificate or something?
No. I've got to attend a pre-registration course.
All right. What's that about?
Well, it teaches you all sorts of stuff, you know. There's anti-sexist training, anti-racist training, how to provide positive play experience.
You have to go through all that just to look after kids. It's a bit over the top, isn't it?
It's realisable enough to me. Anyway, that's what it takes. That's what I'll do.
That's nice.
Do you really like it? It's a present off my mum.
Yeah, it suits you.
You seen your mum yet?
Not yet, no.
What's up? Didn't she want to speak to you?
You don't mince your words, do you?
Look, I'm not being nosy. I'm just interested, that's all.
Oh, aye.
Don't it bother you, your mum not speaking to you?
Yeah, of course it does.
Do you think she still loves you?
Oh, I don't know. She did at one time.
Well, when was that?
What is this, an interrogation or something?
I'm interested.
I suppose she loved me when we had the farm. We were all happy then. Me, Mum, Elsa. We were a family. All our trouble started when we lost the farm.
If she still loves you, I'm sure she'll want to see you again.
I don't think my mum will ever forgive me for what I've done.
You just wait. When I become a registered childminder, Beckendale won't know what's it.
What are you on about now?
Oops. Talk about legitimate business. Earning a few quid. Childminding business. It teaches you all sorts of stuff, you know, insurance, costs, everything.
Don't you think you're taking us a bit too far, Archie?
Well, you don't understand. I'm going to make a real go of this.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if I do a good job, I'm going to turn it into a business.
Looking after kids?
No, looking after a few kids and charging a proper fee.
Are you sure you thought this through?
Look, I love this sort of work, Nick. I don't even think of it as work.
Hang on, look, I don't want to throw a damper on all your enthusiasm, but, remember you're only looking after Alice at the moment.
So what?
So what makes you think you can look after 2 or 3?
I'm quite capable of handling it, Nick.
Oh, come on, how do you know?
I just know. All right?
Sarah? Sarah! Oh, you haven't seen Mark, have you? I've been looking all over.
Oh, he hasn't been in here.
I hope he hasn't got a dose of the sulks and gone walkabout again. Last thing we need at the moment is being short-handed.
Well, it's probably just as well he can't find him. Give him a chance to cool down.
I don't know why he got himself so het up anyway. I mean, it's not as if we're throwing him on the street.
Try to understand, Jack. Moving next door was a milestone for Mark. He's had a taste of independence. He must look on moving back into the farmhouse as a big step backwards.
Yeah, knockbacks are character building, aren't they? Probably do the lad the world of good.
Oh, it's not funny, Jack. Sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it.
You're not giving up as well, are you?
No, we do seem to be going through a bad patch, don't we? Annie's selling up, turfing Mark and Rachel out of their home.
Hey, we've been through worse.
And to top it all, you and Joe seem to think Len's some sort of a con man.
Well, it is a possibility, love.
It wouldn't be so bad if we could just see a light at the end of the tunnel. Doesn't seem to be one, though, does there?